Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a big Owlcrate. So the Owlcrate was doing, you know, like the boxes, mystery boxes and stuff, and everything was discounted. So I got my other calendar is making sound. Can you not? So I got an Owlcrate which has three stuff in it. I love that. So before I do get into Owlcrate, I forgot to unbox this a couple of days ago, which is the second book to the series. Oh no, it's a bit tinted. To the Legacy of God series by Rita Kent. So I got the God of Pain. So these were all on Amazon for pre-orders, obviously as paperbacks. So I've heard such good things about these books, about how dark it is and romance and stuff like that. So I'm intrigued to see how this one is. I made a terrible mistake that can't be undone. Crediton, King is silent, brooding and hostile. Anarchy, Volkov still has a crush on him. She's everything he's not, bright, lovely, in the heart of every party. But what Anarchy doesn't realise that behind Creighton's quiet beauty lies is a dark, violent soul. You've got better with me as well. I'm not feeling, don't feel so well, so I was supposed to film a lot of things this week, and now I've got to do it on today because tomorrow is the last day of the month. And one, I did forget, but two, I have just feel like shit all week. I feel like crap and everything like that. So I am going to grab one of my bottles of water that's under my table. Okay, the water, I have drank so much water in this last week. I haven't actually eaten anything either. It feels like it's going to make me throw up. So anyway, let's open this unboxing of Owlcrate. I know there's going to be one of their boxes in here because I wanted the book and then I got two surprise boxes. So let's open her up and see what we got inside. Oh, so I've opened the box and it looks like there's 3 different boxes inside. So I'm just gonna pick a random box if I can get it out. Okay, let's do this small one. So we have the box. Just says Owlcrate on it. It doesn't tell me. It says found families love triangles. So maybe this is no. There also says in the box. So I have no idea which box is yours. So we're gonna find out when we open it. I think this is the box I wanted to get. Let me look at the box. Yes, so I got the April Young Adult box, Death to the Undying, because the book I wanted in here was Your Blood, You My Bone by Kelly Andrews. And I was like, well, I want the box, so we might as well. There is crinkle shit everywhere. I'm trying to get my bin bag, but there's like rubbish everywhere. Okay, let's dive in this box, shall we? So the first item we have is in a box. So that's a kind of nice box as well. This is Spy by the 5th season. I have no idea the 5th seasons. I've never even read it. Oh, but I do like that. Home is what you take with you, not what you leave behind. So you got that little glass thing. You could just space in my hand. It has this corkscrew on it as well. It has a hole, and it is kind of like glass, but not like full glass, if you know what I mean. So it made a safe trip. That's good. So I don't really keep items that I don't know books of, but I really want to keep this item because it looks like it's going to be really filled with a vessel with water. Take a carton of your favourite houseplant and set into the hole in the cork. Then cover you have a brand new plant. Oh, that's kind of cool though. So I may not know the books, but I'm still depending whether I want to keep that. We have a little box. It comes in a baggie. Oh, this is one of their roll-on perfumes. It is. So this is called Volchitsa. This is bergamot, spearmint and black tea. So let's open her up because I want to kind of smell her. Let's see what actually fandom she is. One minute. Where is it? Ah, inspired by Deathless. I actually don't know Deathless, so most of these stuff in the fandoms I don't actually know in the box. I just wanted the book and the pin, because obviously the pin is one of my favourite books. So I'm going to keep this actually closed, because I might just give this away to someone else. Let's put that beauty in there. Back in the box we go. Next up we have, oh, this is it. This is Creature's Companion. This is their Owlcrate exclusive limited edition collection. So this is Sorcery of Thorns. And this is, I think, their pin. If I can get it out. Hello. Give me a second. I want to keep the box, I don't want to ruin it. Oh, it's stylus. So we have the bookmark with stylus on it, and this is obviously from Sorcery of Thorn. It's a nice little metal bookmark, and it's got a blue kind of turquoise tassel on it, and I am in love with that. That is so cute. So I know there's not most people that like Sorcery of Thorns, but I know I did and I enjoyed it. So I will be definitely keeping that item. Oh, looks like the pin's really raring to go out. So this is 4 out of the bins. This is Strange the Dreamer pin. So obviously I have read Strange the Dreamer. Have I read Strange the Dreamer? That's by Laini Taylor, isn't it? Here we are. So there is the pin, and then it opens up, I believe. I don't know. It looks like it opens up. I'm not going to force it just in case it doesn't, but that is the pin. So obviously don't know much about the fandom, so I will be passing that along to someone else. Then we have a really flat items, like really thin. It says Owlcrate on it. What is this? Okay. Ooh. Things books. This is called a reading checklist. So it has stuff in it. So it has read a book of your TBR, read an Owlcrate book, read a book that was published at least 5 years ago, read a book with a Moira Grey character, put down a book you aren't enjoying, read a duology or trilogy, read a book from a background different from their own, read a debut novel, read a book that imitates you, and read a library book. So obviously I read my books in order, which this would not be counted at all. So this is just like plastic, and you just move these things along once you've done them. So unfortunately I am just going to get rid of that, but I know someone who would want this too, because they'd have a little check thing. This. So there's that. So before we get to the book, we do have some goods at the bottom. I'm going to make a bit mess, but that's fine. So we have the little booklet for Owlcrate that they do. So it's very nice. So you're going to see the kind of ruins of it, but I do love this book so much. I cannot wait to read it. So you have stuff about the author, you have stuff about books coming out for the month and stuff like that. So, but obviously that was April's. May's theme was obviously, of course, Traverse the Realms. and they were going to have something designed by Anne Gugnard. So those two I'm not really bothered about. The book is what I'm more on about. If I can get my hands in it. So, you know, like with Owlcrate, they do it in plastic sleeves. With like Fairly, obviously they have the little bags, which is kind of nice. But they do have them in plastic, so you just got to be very careful how you do it, because I've kind of just damaged it there. It's not fun. So the book is Your Blood, My Bones by Kelly Andrews, and I cannot wait to read this book. It looks so good, and it's one of my reads that I wanted to get in here. We have this dark kind of green sprayed edges. You are the earth, and the earth is in your blood. So this is the hardback. So we've got the dark green to match with our sprayed edges, and we've got both signs on here. So one side says mortal life is so fleeting, but love is enduring as death. And then on the other side we have when our legacy is done, let it be forgotten. I do love that. That's kind of nice. Then we have our end pages. I don't know if they're the same. No, they're different. So there we go. Obviously with Owlcrate as well, we do have the book signed by the author, and we do have a lovely author letter inside, which is very nice. Then we have a reversible dust jacket, which is, we do love that. So I've never actually reversed my dust jackets on my books, because I feel like it's just not going to look nice to my shelf. So I don't really change them over, so there is that. Let's read the synopsis. A girl who will not love a boy who cannot die. A twisted dare that neither can escape. Wyatt Westlock has one plan for the farmhouse she just inherited, to burn it to the ground. But during her final walkthrough of our childhood home, she makes a shocking discovery in the basement. Peter, the boy she once considered her best friend, strung up in chains and left for dead. So unknowingly to Wyatt, Peter suffered hundreds of realistic deaths on her family's property. Semi-immortality, Peter never remains dead for long, but he can't really live either. Not while he's bound to the farm, locked in a cycle of grisly deaths and painful rebirths. Oof. There's only one way for him to break free. He needs to end the Westlock line. He needs to kill Wyatt. With Wyatt's parents gone, the spell protecting the property has begun to unravel, and dark agent forces scoured in the nearby forests. The only way for Wyatt to repair the spells is to work with Peter, but the only person who knows how to harness her voltolate, magic. But how can she trust a boy who's sworn an oath to destroy her, when the path that turns up to haunt them in the most unexpected way? They're forced to rely on one another to survive, or else tear each other apart. So that I am actually very looking forward to seeing that book, how that book is reading through. I'll put that there. Then we go through what everything's in the box. We have the metal bookmark, which is the second in one of their new collection they did this year, which I'm very happy with. It's Sorcerer Thorns. Then we have the station. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, my stomach's not very well. So that I really felt was going to throw up. So, yeah, so we've got the Sorcerer Thorns metal bookmark. We have the Propagation Station from the 5th season, which is that plant aerostate thing. We have the Roll-On perfume, which is inspired by Deathless. Then we have the reading checklist designed by Gretchen Colboat, which is Lichen and Limestone. We have got a few things from them. Then we have the Perfect Pairing to the 4th of their enamel pins, which is Strange the Dreamer. And then, of course, we have Your Blood, My Bones book. So that is always good. Okay, let's go into the next box. Exactly the same. We're going to have some loads of crinkle crap. Okay, so what's going to be inside this box, I wonder? So let's just take some of this crinkle shite. That didn't even go in the bin, so I love that. So I cannot remember which one this is, but okay. Oh, you know what? That's... I just say I needed that, but I just saw the fandom. So this is the Fox and the Prince scarf, so inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm not actually going to unravel this because I just actually passed this book to the books to another person. So I am going to give this to someone else as well. It is designed by Bluey Blue, which is fine. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to unravel it, but it looks like a big scarf and it looks very comfortable as well. So just too bad I won't be getting that. Lol. Okay, so the next item we have is... Ooh! This is by The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by XEO. So this is like a pencil case almost. So it says, sometimes only through a story can a truth be heard. So I do love that you can kind of see me in the camera. Hi. So that is Aura's Fern. Okay, so it's like that. And then it says, stories are both an escape from the truth or the world and the only way to see them clearly. And then this tray comes out. And then you get a bigger gap. That's pretty cool. So I'll definitely keep that one. So I know the fandom, and I've got the fandom on the shelf. This next item we have is something called From Fiction Barthco. This is called a Rick. Mrs. Bergamot and Autumn Woods. So I'm not sure what this exactly is. I think this is a perfume. Oof. So I don't know exactly what fandom that is from. Yeah, it's a solid perfume. So it's an Owlcrate exclusive, but I have no idea what fandom this is from. But it says Rook on it. So next thing I see is a lovely little box. This is, okay, so this is a wax seal kit inspired by Dance of Thieves. I have not read the book, so that is fine. Oh, it pushes forward. So we have the lovely little wax melt and the little thing, which has the book on it. I have never read the Dance of Thieves yet, so I will probably pass this book, the item, to another person as well. So there's a lot of items that I'm going to be passing along, but that's fine. We have, oh, okay, so we got another one of their pins. This is obviously inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart. So there we go. If it will fit. And then this one actually latches open. So I think this was from last year's one. Yeah, I remember getting this one from. So I probably will got, because I've just got rid of, obviously I've just gone through my boxes and done all my fandoms. But now I'm going to probably go back in them and then do them again. Next up we actually have another pin, which is from their last year pins that they did. This is the number 7 and it's inspired by the Spinning Silver. So there is the pin, and then you just open up and it has that inside, which is very nice and definitely different for what you can normally get. With like Owlcrate, you do get nice pins. With Fairy Loot we just get the what are they called? Tarot cards. So next thing we have, oh, one second. Okay, so we do have another one of the metal bookmarks. So this is Percy Jackson themed. So I don't actually have any of the Percy Jackson's stuff on my shelf, but that's actually really pretty though. So we have the Pegasus on the metal bookmark, and it has the kind of dark blue tassel on it. So I think I'm going to keep that one because that's a really nice metal book tab. Ow. That's very nice. Okay, so next up we have some highlighters, which is inspired by The Wrath of the Dawn, 6 Crimson Cranes and To Kill a Kingdom. The Wrath of the Dawn, never read. 6 Crimson Cranes, I just passed along to someone else. And To Kill a Kingdom, I think I DNF'd that book. So we have 3 like highlighters. So the purple one says, after all, every story has a story. Hello? There you go. Next one says, find the light that makes the lantern shine. And the blue one says, love and madness are 2 stars in the same. So there is those. They obviously have one side is like the fine tip. Oh, hello. And then obviously the other side is like a highlighter. So you have to bear with me, guys. Obviously, this is taking a lot of energy out of me just to try and film this. So I love that. So we have something that out of their Oswald kind of advent calendar they did last year, which I didn't get. This feels very heavy. This is for the 9th day. So it must be. What is that? Ooh. Oh, it's a mirror. Okay, so just be sure you're gonna literally try and right. Whew. So yeah, this is like a mirror. So it says be sure on it. So don't bear in mind you can see my whole room. Hi. Anything like that. So it does have like mushrooms on it. I'm not sure what fandom this is from. So that's probably one thing about having a mystery box. You don't know what most of the fandoms are unless they tell you to. So there is that. So I don't really keep much mirrors around. So I don't know about that yet. Okay, so last item in this box. We seem to have a book, well, a diary. Not a diary, well, it's called the Grimm's Fairy Tales. So it's like this leather kind of back, which has paper in it, which is plain, but has all these at the bottom, which is very nice. I'll definitely probably get use out of this. So that's very nice. And it does have that green kind of foil on them. It goes all at the back, to the side, and here. Once upon a time. So obviously I know about the Grimm Fairy Tales as much. So I'm definitely going to keep this because this is very nice, and I'll definitely get some use out of that. I should have cleaned my desk before I actually moved everything around. Last box. I think that was my regular romance one. I think this one is going to be a dark romance, unless that was dark romance. I can't exactly remember. Well, there's nothing you can see out of that one, unless it's got loads of creme. Ooh, I see a candle. Okay, so we have, this is from this year. This is the their collectible tomes that they have. So this is inspired by Gideon the Ninth. So I've never read the book. So it has one of these, and I think it moves. I don't know if that's broken. Oh no, it slides. There you go, it slides. That's cool. But obviously, like I said, I've never actually read Gideon of the Ninth, so I will probably pass that along. Get in there. So I do see another tome, which I'm so excited. But I think I have this one because I was getting Owlcrate last year. So this is one of their treasure tomes as well for last year pins, and this is inspired by Sorcerer Thorns. Oh, I don't think I have this one. Oh, I don't know actually. So this is the pin. So it has the iBook, and then it has this. So I don't think I actually have this. I must have stopped it in April. I don't know. But that is very nice. It's a nice little grimoire. So obviously I have never seen that pin. So obviously Definitely keeping it. We do have a candle, which is very nice. We have a Lynch and Sons. This is the Barnes Purveyors of Magical Artifacts, crafted by Limestone. So it doesn't say exactly what the scent is or what the fandom is. Just see, it is a wood wick, so that's very nice. Oof. Oh, it smells nice though. It's nice little white base, but it does smell quite floral. So it smells nice, but I'm not a big fan of florals because, you know, my nose is absolutely loving that. We have a Wicked pen. It just says pen set. So on the back it says this is inspired by Kingdom of the Wicked. I do have Kingdom of the Wicked still. It's on my shelf. And I'm waiting for the next book of the Fallen series to come out. I've got it by Feraloot. Oh yeah, I'll definitely get used out of these. So one pen says, one day you'll call me death, for now wrath would do. So that's very nice. And then next pen says, memories like hearts can be stolen. Ooh. So I think these are just literally like ballpoint pens, which is fine with me. I'll definitely get to use these. I do write a lot, which is fine. So that is always lovely to get more pens. In a fandom you love, so obviously once they're empty you can just pin them up or store them. So we have a box. This might be another roll-on perfume. I don't know if it's going to be the same one as the box. Yes, it is the same one we've got already, so I'm not going to open this up, of course, because one, I don't know the fandom, and two, if I don't like the smell, then I've opened it up and it's just going to be annoying. So that will be passed on to someone else. Oh, we have a book sleeve. And it's inspired by Kingdom of the Wicked. I'm going to have a field day cleaning that mess up. So one size says it's from Catherine M. Valentine's by Deathless. That's how you get Deathless. Don't know. Walk the same tile over and over until you wear a groove in the world. So one side is this one, and then the other side is Kingdom of the Wicked. It would be nice if they had both the same, like a different maybe thing from the same thing, because obviously I want to keep it, but I don't know anything about Deathless. For Kingdom of the Wicked, it says a good book was its own bound of magic. Stories made everything possible. So it's a nice, decent size book. So my hair's a mess. So it's a decent size, like book sleeve, but it's something that I probably won't use, so it's not a big deal. So it looks like next item we have is a drawstring. Ooh. Creswell's and Wadsworth Investigation Service. Oh, what is that? Is that Stalk the Jag Ripper? So it's not a drawstring. I'm not sure if that's Stalk the Jag Ripper. I might have to search that up. It's a nice texture of the drawstring. I'll have to push back. It's quite large, so you can definitely fit a good amount of books in there. And it's obviously just like a drawstring. But leave a comment down below for me, guys, if I'm correct. Is that Stalking the Jack the Ripper? I do want to read that when I have time. Oh, we've got another notepad. Sorry for that. So the next item we have is this. Is this a passport cover? Oh no, it's like a little notepad. That's actually kind of nice, actually. So it has a clickable pen that says in Wisdom Shelters. So it's a nice little blue pen with a clickable on it. We have some page tabs, which I don't really page tab annotate my books, so I feel like I'm going to damage my books. I don't like writing in them, so I wouldn't do that. So I'll probably just keep those if I want to do, when I do my review and I like something, I'll probably keep them in there anyway to show you. Then we have some notepads that says we believe in magic, and then we have this big notepad that you can do like little reviews and clips in it. So I don't really know what fandom this is from, so you might have to leave a comment down below for me. It does have a button, which is very nice. So there is that, and then I think this is the last item in the box. Oh no, we do have another item. Let's get that out of the way. Before we get into this one, I am going to show you these. These are magnetic bookmarks. I don't know who they're going to be. Neil Gaiman, Alice Hoffman, George Louis Boss. So I'm guessing these are just books. I've always imagined the paradise will be a kind of library. Books may be the only true magic. A book is a dream in your hand to hold in your hands. So a reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. So that's what they look like. So obviously I don't know anything about these authors. So there's that. We know what magnetic bookmarks are. Get in there. So we've got a decent amount of good stuff. I'd say that's quite nice stuff for 2 mystery boxes. And then we have this. So you have a notebook and it says Survival is Bravery 2 on this side, and it says Arkned Harkarad, Amaya's Madin. So I'm guessing it's a bye-bye book, but it is like a kind of notepad that's plain. Because even though I don't know the fandom, I'm definitely going to get used out of this. Because like I said, I write a lot, so having these kind of books is very nice to have. So that is everything I have for the Owlcrate boxes I got for their fandom. Because obviously I had my discount codes that I could use. So obviously, if you buy something you get points from Owlcrate. Like Unplugged does it as well, where I wish that Ferrolo did that, because that would be really cool to get points off. If you was getting like a special edition box or something like that, that would be very nice. But you know, there is that. So that is everything I have on Owlcrate, with a April box and 2 mystery fandom item boxes. There's a fair bit amount of stuff we've got here, which is very decent. And we did get a lot of metal bookmarks, not bookmarks, pins. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know, so that is fine. So I am going to be uploading this one first. I've got my Ferrolo to unbox as well, which we're going to, like I said, I'm going to upload this first, and then I could sort my space out before I unbox my Ferrolo. Because I kind of made a mess. We love that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video.